They are panicking. I love it. They are panicking.
Come back to our channel Global Happenings today. Still talking about the victory of Nnamdi Kanu. It has caused a lot of tumult among Nigerians, and some people are now reacting for, some against. Now there's a ton of Fulani headsmen group, and for them, it's quite a sad judgment, for them, and they have made their recommendation to the federal government. Don't forget that Malami has already stepped out to tell Nigerians that Mazinam charged but not acquitted. I don't know the meaning of such statement, but just as we have heard, if you check our other videos, the Mike Ezeho, senior advocate of Nigeria, who is in charge of the case, said he's going to go further if Nnamdi Kanu is not being released. But then let's just face what Miyelti Allah have to say about the victory of Nnamdi Kanu. Now, according to the news, Pan1c Sociocultural Association, Miyelti Allah Kutaho, has described the judgment of the Court of Appeal that discharged and acquitted the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, as a miscarriage of justice. A three-member panel of the Court of Appeal in Abuja on Thursday struck out the remaining 7 charges against Kanu. The IPOB leader was rearraigned before the Federal High Court on amended 15-count bordering on treasonable felony preferred against him by the Nigerian government. However, on April 8, Justice Binta Nyako struck out 8 of the 15 counts. While ruling on the preliminary objection seeking to quash the charges, the judge said count 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 14 has not disclosed any offense against the defendants, Nnamdi Kanu. She, however, said that count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, and 15 showed some allegations which the defendants had to answer. However, Kanu, through his team of lawyers led by Mike Ezome, filed an appeal mark CA-ABJ-CR 625-2022, praying the court to squash the remaining 7 counts for being devoid of merit. On Thursday, the Court of Appeal panel struck out all the remaining charges against him, ruling that the lower court lacked the jurisdiction to entertain the suit. The court held that Kanu's extradition from Kenya in June 2021 to Nigeria without following the extradition rule was a flagrant violation of Nigeria's extrajudicial treaty and a breach of the IPOB leader's fundamental human rights. Reacting to the judgment, the National Secretary of Miyelti Allah Kutaho, Saleh Al-Hassan, urged the Nigerian government to approach the Supreme Court. Speaking, Al-Hassan alleged that Kanu is a threat to national security and setting him free will jeopardize the conduct of the 2023 general elections. He described the IPOB leader as a terrorist. According to him, he said, "We are very sad with this judgment. How can a terrorist like Nnamdi Kanu that have organized the taking out of innocent pastoralists, women, children, security personnel, insurrection against the country to be discharged by the appeal court?" Al-Hassan had said. He went further to say, "I think this is a miscarriage of justice. They shouldn't make the mistake of releasing Kanu. They should appeal that case to the Supreme Court. Nnamdi Kanu is a threat to national security. Setting him free will jeopardize the conduct of the 2023 election. It's going to set a dangerous signal and bad precedents to other criminal gangs to continue with their impunity. We are suspecting a compromise in the judicial process, and we believe the AGF will do the needful by appealing the judgment because the best place for Kanu is to be behind the bars." You can imagine what someone can say about another human being, that his dwelling place should be permanently behind the bars. This has triggered a lot of reactions from Nigerians, when we're going to be looking at what people have to say about this. All right, the first person here says, "Very true that Nnamdi Kanu's release will shake them. but they fail to realize that their own presence also has cost Nigerians some very good lives. Another person here says, what did you say Nnamdi Kanu did? Was he caught with any weapon like you people? Another person here says, why didn't they react to the release of 101 Boko Haram members? That should have been their greatest concern. These guys who took out time to take out thousands of Nigerian soldiers, but they were released in Lagos and flown to Borno with flight. But he is worried about appeal court discharge and acquitted Nnamdi Kanu, though they are all working together. This is shocking. Now one here say Meti Allah should stop all this. They should instead comment on the issues that are pending before Nigeria. Biafra is not their country. This one here says he will not be released. Just wait, some charges are coming up. Another one here says, in an organized sector, how can Meiti Allah open their mouth? This one says, oh, so this is now turning into ethnic issues. First, Nnamdi Kanu did not kill your people. Biafrans are defending themselves. Or has the ESN been formed? Because Uzo Wani issues by the Fulani headsmen happened in Enugu. Another person here said, there is no proof he should be freed. This is the reason we need Biafra. Another person here said, any organization speaking against the release of Nnamdi Kanu is nothing but organization that enjoys terror, and they need to be flagged for doing exactly that. This other person here says, whereas set of people are talking, how can Boko Haram and haters men be released from custody without going to God? Is that not out of place? Lastly, this person said, but Malami and Buhari can free Boko Haram prisoners. Abi, you have seen nothing yet. Yeah, you've heard that. For me, that voice coming from, or that statement coming from Meitiala is a voice of panic. The trouble, because his presence is one that will cause a serious cooperation among the Southeast. You know, some people are scared about Peter Obi, that the presence of Nnamdi Kanu can halt all the support he has enjoyed thus far, while others are now saying that if they release this guy, 2023 election will not hold and all of that. But, you know, the situation was left in the hands of the court, and the court has decided to take their stand. The federal government, we are yet to know what Malami will do, but he said they are going to explore all legal means to see that they get the rightful judgment and all of that. We're still waiting to see, but I have some fears, and one of them is that they may not want him out of there until the Supreme Court case is concluded. But I know that Mike Ezehome has the ability to stand whatever that is coming legally. We like